love in the air. I cannot feel it. I cannot feel it. There is love in the air. I cannot feel it. I cannot feel it. I cannot.
Right, my name is Matthias McCurren, and you can check me out this week on Northwest Session.
I was young when I left home, and I've been rambling around, and I never wrote a letter to my home, Lord, Lord, to my home, and I never wrote a letter to my home. It was just the other day, I was bringing home my pay, when I met an old friend I used to know. He said, your mother's dead and gone, your baby sister's all gone. Your daddy needs you home right away. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name, and I can't go back home this way, Lord, Lord, this way. I can't go back home this way. And I'd play down by the track, Mama come and hold me back on the trestles down by old Jim McKay. She said, if you miss a train I'm on, you can count the days I'm gone, and you hear that whistle blow 100 miles, 100 miles, honey babe. Lord, 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 you will hear that whistle blow 100 miles. Used to tell my son time, when I'd see him riding blind, I'm gonna make me a home out in the wind, Lord, Lord, in the wind. I'm gonna make me a home out in the wind, but I don't like it in the wind. I wanna go back home again, but I can't go back home this way, Lord, Lord, this way. I can't go back home this way. I was young when I left home, and I've been rambling round, and I never wrote a letter to my home, Lord, Lord, to my home, and I never wrote a letter to my home.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Wilkins, and you're listening to Northwest Sessions on KZLX and CanWT Channel 8. And I'm here with my wonderful friend Matthias. We just met, but we're going to be friends. It's going to be a thing. Yes, exactly. So we were talking a little bit earlier, and I really want to know, where are you from?
Originally from Jefferson City, Missouri, the state's capital.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
I do know that, yes.
Yeah, and the most beautiful small town in America, according to Rand McNally 2013. So, very proud.
Mm-hmm. And then you live in Maryville now?
Yeah, as of September of last year, I live in Maryville.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Have you lived other places in between Jefferson City and Maryville?
In Maryville, yeah, a few. After I graduated high school from Jefferson City, I went to Westminster College, which is in Fulton, Missouri, and spent 4 years in Fulton, graduated, and then moved to Nicaragua, where I was a Peace Corps volunteer. Spent some time there. Then went back down to Colombia, which is in the northern part of South America. Lived about 1.5 years in Colombia, and then spent a little time in Brazil as well.
Oh, wow.
On the way back to Memphis, spent some time in Memphis, and then Maryville has been the last stop.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were talking a little bit earlier, and I kind of noticed you had an accent, but we were just trying to pinpoint it. We're like, where's this from?
Yeah, I don't know.
You just picked it up along the way?
Yeah.
It's a mix of everything.
Right. I spent some time speaking Spanish and Portuguese, so somewhere along the way it twisted my English. So
Is that what you went to college for, is kind of learn different languages?
I did study Spanish, but my main focus was international relations. And I focused in Latin America and the Caribbean. And so I wanted to be a diplomat. But after my Peace Corps experience, I spent some time in an embassy in Nicaragua, and it was just too formal for my taste. Too much of a shirt and tie and not enough fun. So plans changed. But yeah, I studied international relations.
You're doing that here at Northwest?
So at Northwest, I travel around and speak to students about the programs that Northwest offers and scholarships and things like that. So I recruit and I work in Kansas City with Kansas City schools and also with Hispanic and Latino students.
Oh, very nice. So you meet a lot of different people then.
Yeah, it's great. No 2 days are the same. So it's good.
That's
I get to be
super
on
cool.
the road, which I like. So.
What would you say is your best experience kind of away from here, I guess?
So I spent a lot of time teaching when I was abroad, if that's what you're referring to, away from here, yeah. And teaching language, so like teaching English, is a really empowering thing for, language acquisition. Can really open people's doors and really expand their opportunities. And so having students that get really excited about the process of picking up another language and being being the vehicle for that as an instructor is a lot of fun. So yeah.
That's super awesome because
Yeah.
I remember when I had to take Spanish in high school and I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
I felt the same way.
But I think a lot of people don't realize is that there are so many different languages out there. I mean,
Absolutely.
obviously you have like, I know some college students that are taking French right now. And then like you said, Spanish or like German, something like that. I remember in high school, we had a foreign exchange student. Her name was Kathy. She was from Austria. And so she would speak like she actually spoke really good English, but she said she knew like 8 different languages. Like her dad would call her on the phone. She'd start speaking German just like very fluently. And we're just like, why don't we know how to do that? Like I think it'd be so cool to learn a different
That's
language.
the thing. Western Europeans are annoying because they're so multilingual. No, but yeah.
You could just know everything.
Yeah, they pick it up quickly too. They have a lot of exposure to it, Here in Missouri, we don't get too much exposure.
That's definitely
to many other
true.
languages, which is, it's fine. But yeah, it does make it a lot easier when you're immersed in a part of the world where there's just so many different languages floating around.
That's super cool. Yeah. So where would you say you kind of picked up your music roots then? Like how did you start playing music?
So my parents, they always had like Willie Nelson going and James Taylor, which are artists that I think definitely are worth listening to. And my grandmother was a pianist and organist, and she played in church. So we always had hymns floating around their house, and so that's where the roots are. And then growing up, I took piano when I was like 12, but that didn't really stick because no 12-year-old boy wants to really learn piano. So
yeah, that's true.
I was too busy with baseball and stuff like that. But I don't know. The interest, I guess, was planted, and then as I grew older, I think I realized the value of music, and so I started to pursue it a little bit more, with a little bit more zeal. So, yeah. This is a song that I wrote as a result of my time in the Peace Corps and my experiences in Nicaragua. It's called Empathy.
Worn thin, jeans are all patched up, boots are walking out of their soul. Hair grown long, beard grown out, and I feel a century old. Son, it's been much too long. Ever since you walked out with that pack on your back, I've been singing the same sad song. Well, I passed through the mountain, was inundated by the sea, stood on the edge of a roaring fire. I walked till the path ended, held my breath till I couldn't, told her mother in my arms while she cried. And what did you find in all that time? Were you left humble and confused? Did you shout at the heavens for the injustice that you found? Did you fight on the side of the abused? Well, I kept on walking for to save my spirit, Lord, I could not stop and bear the hunger in their eyes, the sorrow in their cries, and what did I have to spare? Well, as much as it pains me, you must turn around and go back from where you came. For what this world lacks among so many other things is empathy to identify with pain. Is empathy to identify with pain. That's the day that I was born, and that sharecropper's almost sad. They say my mama left me the same day that she had me hit the road, never once looked back. And I'd just like to mention that my dear grandmama's pension is the only reason I'm standing here today. Got all my country learning from a living in a churning, picking cotton, raising hell and baling hay. I've been to Georgia on a fast train. I wasn't born yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all in treating me this way. My sweet Carolina, I don't guess I'll ever find another woman put together like you are. With your wiggle and your walk and your big city talk and your brand new shiny Plymouth ragtop car. So it's hurry up and wait in this world of give and take. It seems like haze makes for waste every time. And I pray to my soul when you hear those ages roll, you best know I'm gonna get my share of mine. I've been to Georgia on a fast train. I wasn't born yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all in treating me this way. Mama dear, it's me again. Yeah, I know you're tired of hearing it, but I've been slipping up again. You know I've never been much good at straying away from sin. Mama dear, it's me again. Mama, please, I don't wanna fight. Yeah, I know you ain't stopped praying, but that don't get me through the nights. Round for round, trading blows between darkness and the light. Mama, please, I don't wanna fight. Darling, please just take the call, 'cause I spent my last change on a jukebox at a dive-in Omaha. And hearing your voice always carried me a little bit of calm. And tonight I'm too weary to see the difference in right and wrong. You know I'm hanging in. Last night I swear I saw her there, and her hair blowing in the wind. And for a moment I thought I'd hold her yet again. Mama, hon, you know I'm hanging in. Darling, please just take the call, 'cause I spent my last change on a jukebox at a dive-in Omaha. And hearing your voice always carried me a little bit of calm. And tonight I'm too weary to see the difference in right and wrong. better go. 'Cause we both have our own lives to hammer out and mow. I'll call you again in November when the weather starts turning cold. Mama, love, you know I better go. But darling, please just take the call. 'Cause I spend my last change on a jukebox at a dive-in Omaha. And hearing your voice always carrying me a little bit of calm. And tonight I'm too weary to see the difference in right and wrong. Tonight I'm too weary to see the difference in right and wrong.
The song's called Ode to Missouri.
I went down to the station, when's that next train leave? Gotta get me west, boys, out of Tennessee. Take me back, Lord, back to Missouri. All my kin are there, Lord, and they're waiting for me. Feel that car was swaying, cutting off through the pine. Trust that river runner, she'll get you there on time. And take me back, Lord, back to Missouri. All the roses are blooming and the birds are singing in the tree. Mama's cooking in the kitchen, pie is cooling on the sill. I need no more motivation. Tell the conductor, get me over these hills, sir. I have climbed your mountain, swam all in your lane. But if the good Lord wills it, dying to show me state and take me back, Lord, back to Missouri. All my kin are there, now I've got to leave.
Matthias McCurren, thank you for watching Northwest Sessions.